The second appearance. By Oscar Wilde. Summary. In this comedic tale, the Canterville ghost's attempts to haunt the Otis family become increasingly thwarted. The ghost, annoyed by the family's lack of fear, manifests differently colored bloodstains each morning. His encounters with the mischievous twins, who shoot peas at him, leave him frustrated. When Mrs. Otis offers him medicine, he reacts furiously and disappears. Exhausted and irritated, he fails to scare the family and is further annoyed by the twins' antics. Ultimately, a failed attempt to frighten the twins results in the ghost abandoning his haunting endeavors, and he disappears after a night of comedic mishaps. About the author. Oscar Wilde, 1854–1900, was born in Dublin, Ireland and homeschooled till the age of 9. He was fluent in Irish, English, French and German. He was an outstanding student. He worked as a journalist in London. He published several books of poems and gave lectures on Renaissance in English art in USA and Canada. He wrote several successful plays for the English theatre and was very famous for his wit and intellect. His most famous works are The Picture of Dorian Gray, The Importance of Being Earnest and The Happy Prince and Other Tales. Question 1. Read the extracts and answer the questions. Extract 1. The family rushed downstairs to find a large old suit of armor detached from its stand and on the floor. Question 1. Why did the family rush downstairs? Answer. The second appearance of the ghost was on the Sunday night. As soon as the family had gone to bed, they heard a fearful crash and ran downstairs. Question 2. What did the family see in the hall? Answer. The family heard a fearful crash. A suit of armor had fallen on the floor and in the chair sat the Canterville ghost, rubbing his knees with an expression of acute distress on his face. Question 3. How did the twins and Mr. Otis react after seeing the ghost? Answer. The twins discharged 2 pellets on him and Mr. Washington Otis pointed his revolver at the ghost. Extract 2. No sooner had the echo of the laughter died away than Mr. Otis, in a light blue dressing gown, opened the door from behind him. You are not feeling well. Here, have this. Question 1. Who is Mrs. Otis addressing? Why did she feel he was not feeling well? Answer. Mrs. Otis was addressing the ghost. The horrible laughter of the ghost made Mrs. Otis feel that the ghost was not feeling well. Question 2. What did Mrs. Otis offer that person? What was it remedy for? Answer. Mrs. Otis offered the ghost a bottle of Dr. Dobell's tincture, which was an excellent remedy for indigestion. Question 3. What had that person set out to do? Was he successful? Answer. The ghost had set out to terrify the Otis family. No, he wasn't successful. Question 2. Answer the following questions in 3 or 4 sentences. Question A. Why did the Canterville ghost feel dejected after his second appearance? Answer. The ghost was disheartened and depressed after his second appearance in the house. He became prey to the most violent agitation. He failed to terrify anybody in the family. Question B. What happened when the Canterville ghost entered Washington's room? Answer. The Canterville ghost entered Washington's room. This time he got surprised and perplexed to see a horrible specter, swathed in white, stood in front of him. Question C. Describe the appearance of the other ghost. Answer. The head of the ghost was bald and burnished. The rays of scarlet light streamed from its eyes. The monster held a steel falchion in his right hand. Question D. Why did the Canterville ghost decide to go and speak to the other ghost? Answer. On the way to Washington Otis's room, the Canterville ghost sees another ghost. Frightened, the Canterville ghost rushes back to his room and drops the dagger in Mr. Otis's boots. At first, he hides himself under his bed sheets, but then he resolves to speak to the other ghosts and tell them that they should work together against the Otis twins. The Canterville ghost feels that if he befriends the other ghost, they can defeat the formidable twins. Question 3. Answer the following questions briefly. First question. How did the Canterville ghost prepare for his third attempt to scare the Otis family? Answer. To scare the Otis family in the third attempt, the Canterville ghost dressed in a red slouch hat with red feathers, a winding sheet frilled at his wrists and neck along with a rusty dagger. He planned to first gibber at Washington's face and stab himself 3 times in the throat. Then he would place a clammy hand on Mrs. Otis' forehead and hiss awful secrets of the graveyard into Mr. Ortiz's ear. Second question. The twins outwitted the Canterville ghost. Comment. Answer. The twins made a fool of the ghost. The head slipped and rolled on the floor. He found that the other ghost was not real, but only a white sheet which the twins had hung there to play a trick on him.
Thank you for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe to the channel for more updates.